the presentation, do I need to get it in presentation mode, or you're just going to switch over to it?
I'll switch it over. So yeah, you don't need to do anything else with your
Awesome.
slide. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Yeah. And let's check it here. Okay. It looks like I am seeing the slide sorter.
Okay. Hold on. Give me 5 seconds here.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, what happened here? How did that happen? Oh, there we go.
Some weird on
Yeah, I was like, what? Okay, let me go back to that real quick. Put it in. There you go. And then get back to share screen. Window. All right, why is this? All right, this is really strange. I just had this and now it won't let me.
Oh, weird.
All right, give me a second here. What is
no problem.
What is going on?
Your video looks great now. So
that's all. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
We're halfway there. I just can't figure out why. Okay, hold on. In show. Okay.
Yeah, you might need to share your screen on, in Chrome on the Restream, and then go to PowerPoint and then start show.
Yeah, that's what I was just getting ready to do. Okay. Good idea. It's weird. It's not showing. Entire screen. So before it was allowing me to share the PowerPoint, and now it's not. I don't understand what's happening. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna hang up and dial back in real fast. Is that all right?
Okay. Yeah. And you can when I ask you what you want to share, you could just share your whole screen, and then if the PowerPoint goes full screen, then you'd be in good shape. But yeah, you can dial back in.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. Now, what do you see?
Got it.
Do you see the full screen?
I do. Yeah.
Is there any other junk around, or just that?
I do have the toolbar, the 3-dot toolbar at the top.
Where it says PowerPoint slide.
Yeah, text. I am seeing that. Yeah.
It's weird.
If you hit the green, the green maximize button there, is that?
There you go.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right. Jesus.
Technology. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Cool. Okay. So you just leave that there, and I'll, like I said, I'll have you full screen, and then I'll put you in the side-by-side mode, after introduction.
Great.
And should be good. All right. All right. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1.
Thanks a lot, Trish. Appreciate everyone here listening a little bit about the overall Spoonflower story. I'm Michael Jones. I'm the CEO of Spoonflower, and I'm here to talk a little bit about how we are disrupting textiles as well as a variety of personalization and customization for online fabric, home decor, and wallpaper. So first of all, what is Spoonflower? Well, Spoonflower is the leading e-commerce enabler that connects artists, makers, and consumers in the creative economy. And I'm going to get into what that means here in a minute, but you'll soon learn that the creative economy is a very powerful and growing segment of the internet that's really exciting, and we're very excited to be part of it. But all companies always start with an interesting story, and Spoonflower is no different. At Spoonflower, it all started with yellow polka dots. And so what do we mean by that? Well, Stephen Frazier, one of the founders of Spoonflower's wife, at one point in time wanted to be able to do something very simple, which was find her own yellow polka dots to actually be able to create curtains inside one of their homes. And what she realized, with all the power of the internet that was out there and all the things you could buy from Amazon, for example, you couldn't go out and create your own custom design to actually be able to print on fabric for yourself. And so that's how Spoonflower started. And as Gart Davis, the other founder, would like to say, we've definitely come a long way since the yellow polka dots. So let's talk a little bit about how Spoonflower actually works so that we're all kind of grounded in what is Spoonflower. So at Spoonflower, we have hundreds of thousands of artists that upload millions of unique designs. People can come and they can actually select a design that they love. They can order it on any product that we sell, and then we actually print and ship it on demand in 7 to 15 days. And so it's really a mass production of customization and personalization, which is why our customers and artists love us so much. So specifically, what people can order from Spoonflower, one is fabric. So you can find a design, as you see here, where it says fabric, and you can get all kinds of different fabric printed. You can also get your own custom designs on wallpaper, which is also very, very popular these days. And then many, many home decor items such as pillows, table runners, tablecloths, bedding, etc. But what I'd really like to spend some time today is, what is it about Spoonflower that really is truly disruptive? And I'd like to start by talking about, what is this creative economy? And so what has been happening over the last few years are a few things. Number one, there are many people across the world that like to come up with their own, personalized, unique designs that, fits them, very bespoke to them, things that are handcrafted, things that are more authentic or sustainable in nature. And we've seen this boom led by Etsy over the last few years. And this is obviously an enormous $2.25 sort of trillion dollar opportunity. And what's great is that Spoonflower sits right in the middle of this economy by allowing independent artists to upload their designs, by actually being able to make money off of those sales of those designs, and then have makers, whether it's a consumer DIY maker or whether it's a maker trying to run an actual business, be able to come and purchase those designs from them. And we do it in a very, authentic, sustainable way where it is actually done and printed and in people's hands in less than 7 to 15 days, which is really exciting. There's also another piece that's starting to drive this creative economy that I think a lot of people have actually seen. Number one, there's a huge shift towards personalization. So no one wants what somebody else has. At the end of the day, they want something that fits their sort of unique personality, their unique creativity. The other piece is that when you look at the sort of on-demand technology that we're using, it allows us to disrupt this concept of, I have to either decide what I want and put in a large order over the 6 months. You can do something as short as a 1 yard print or as many yards as you possibly want. and you don't have to wait, for this to actually be done and shipped to you. Obviously, there's a huge gig and self-employment economy that has been growing over time. And with that, you continue to get more and more makers that are starting to create, real businesses that they are making a living off of. Obviously, we've all seen a massive shift and the acceleration to online. The Spoonflower business has seen fantastic growth in e-commerce. And obviously in 2020, we saw a really large acceleration of those people coming online to look for their needs in fabric, wallpaper, and home decor. And then finally, there are a lot of companies that are out there carving off these pretty significant size niches that are really growing in the direct-to-consumer brand world. A great example is everyone's heard of, Peloton, that has really started to dominate fitness and has also built a really interesting community around sort of their products and the classes that they have. And then obviously there are folks like Warby Parker that have, affordable eyewear, but also have unique designs and a way for them to be cheaper by going direct to the consumer. And at Spoonflower, we have sort of our own unique flywheel that we love to talk about. And at Spoonflower, it all starts with an artist, right? So an artist across the world can take their all of their different designs or all their creativity. They can upload those to Spoonflower for free. And then makers and consumers can find those designs. And for every purchase that's made, either 10 to 15% of that sale goes back to the artist. And so these makers and consumers know that they're supporting this incredible community and not only helping other artists grow and have them stay in business, but obviously they're getting great unique designs for their own businesses as well. And so how does it work specifically? So if you take a look here on the left, you'll notice that there's a photo of one of our artists who is saying, "I designed your fabric." She came up with an incredible design that got uploaded to Spoonflower. And then there's sort of one of two paths that can happen from there. Number one, a maker that runs a small business can go and purchase one of their favorite designs and get it printed on the fabric that they may want. They can turn that into their own products that they're then going to resell on either Etsy, eBay, Shopify, or maybe their own independent offline retail store. And from a consumer standpoint, there are also a lot of people that want to either buy finished goods that we provide in home decor, or maybe they do their own DIY projects and they too go and purchase some designs that they love and make something for a friend and family, you name it. And again, starting with the thought that it all starts with the artist and their designs at Spoonflower, one of the things that we bring to the artists across the world that is very unique is, once again, they come up with a single design. We help them monetize that design by getting that design in front of many consumers and makers. We also help inspire them. So one thing that artists are always looking for are, what are some of the new trends and what are some of the new designs that people are buying? We do these things called design challenges, where on a weekly basis, we have artists that submit designs and then they actually get voted on by the community. And those folks that win get prizes from us and then also get highlighted on the site, which gets people really, really excited. And they want to continue to do more and actually create more designs at Spoonflower. We also have very global reach. So we're not only in North America, but we're actually worldwide. That allows these artists to get more and more of their designs out to a much broader community. And finally, we actually help them from a marketing distribution standpoint. We sell through a variety of different marketplaces like Etsy, Amazon, and eBay. We obviously have our own website. And then obviously we have a bunch of different partnerships that we do as well. And what that does is that allows these artists, again, to get all their designs out to as many potential buyers as possible and help them create a very sustainable, long-lasting business for themselves. We're also very present out in the overall creative economy publishers. And so many of you are probably like me, where you love watching HGTV and seeing all the new designs or different projects that people are doing inside of their homes. And they're always really exciting to see what are the different kinds of designs and things that they come up with. Spoonflower is frequently part of these types of programming. And even most recently, a really fun one that we were in, there was a redesign of an actual chicken coop that someone did. And to make it a little more chic inside, they actually put Spoonflower wallpaper with actual chickens on them inside the actual chicken coop. So a really cool design that was part of one of the HGTV shows. And finally, we have a lot of upside on the horizon that we're really excited about for Spoonflower. Number one, we think a lot about the overall user experience for our artists, our makers, and consumers that come to us. And so we know there's a lot we can do to make the experience better for them. We also have a lot of new products that we're actually bringing to market. And so we have a lot of makers that make apparel. We know that solid colors are a very large portion of what people buy in fabric. And then obviously wallpaper and wall murals are really having a great moment and a huge growth in popularity. Strategic partnerships, we haven't done many to date, but the ones that we are pursuing now will help our artists get even more distribution and allow us to work with even more creative folks out there. One of the stories that I love to tell is I recently met a woman who runs a pizzeria in Boston. They have one open up in the actual Boston market, and they chose our wallpaper, and it was because of the design. And one of the designs was shaped as like a cheese shaped as a Pac-Man that was eating other balls of mozzarella cheese that they put throughout their pizzeria. And then they contacted us again because they're opening up a pizzeria on Harvard's campus. And Ruth Ginsburg, who recently passed, it's a huge sort of dedication to her. And so they're actually putting wallpaper with her up on it inside the actual pizzeria, which is really cool to be part of. And then finally, we know we've got a lot that we can do on the global expansion side. What's fantastic about design, it's a little bit like math. Math is a universal language that everyone across the world speaks. And people's designs and what they love about design can sort of transcend, languages, where people live, et cetera. So we know that there's a huge opportunity for us to continue to grow across the globe. And with that, that's Spoonflower.
There we go. Awesome.
Did it record okay or no?
Yeah. Recorded great. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't know if is there any kind of closing statement that
I'm thinking
you
about
need to make. I mean, that kind of that works too.
Yeah.
What I mean? So
yeah. What was the time on that?
Okay, we're at 18. I want to say, I'm trying to think of when we started. I want to say maybe 10 minutes, if that. Might be less than that. I think so. Yeah, I don't really know how long. I don't know if Trace did how long it's supposed to be, but I know the last one we just recorded was around 8 to 9 minutes. So.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, great. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Well, hopefully I hit all the things. It's a little weird when you're like talking, you can't see.
I know. I'm sure. Yeah. No, it sounded great. It sounded. I mean, I think it's it sounded like you're really talking to us. So, and really cool company. I'm gonna check it out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very cool. Cause it's so hard to find stuff that you want. Like I just moved into a new house and it's hard to find.
It's crazy. This is I'm actually at my beach house, and this is actually a table, like a dining table, like a table mat.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
With our designs on them. And so I bought those. And we've got some pillows and stuff around here as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, that's the cool part. But, it's funny. I took over as CEO in January of last year. And, the business was like just super unique. Like there's just nothing like it, anywhere. So it's super exciting. So
yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, yeah, I think we're good. Thanks so much for your time, Michael. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. Do me a favor, shoot, if you guys get the link or whatever, and I can take a look at it, that'd be great. And if for some reason someone thinks I need to re-record, I'm happy to do that too.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I'll pass it on to our editor, and just after he makes a quick chop, maybe we can upload it and send you a copy.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Awesome.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.